Oh, hey. Hey, good morning. Good morning. What's up, guys? It is Bunmi here coming to you from the Boom Boom Room. Still in not sleep mode, but haven't gotten dressed and ready for the day. But I wanted to come to you this early Sunday morning because yesterday I put out this post and it says something like the two biggest fears are the fear of rejection and the fear of failure, right? Those are two fears that normally stop people from moving forward and stop them from reaching their goals. A lot of times people get scared of people telling them no. You can't let no, just a two-letter word. It's just a word. You can't let that hold you back. But people have the fear of rejection and then the fear of failure. Well, this morning I wanted to share a story with you that I came across that is so pertinent to how fear can paralyze you and stop you from reaching your goals and dreams. So y'all listen to this. This is what happened to the third co-founder of Apple, a guy named Ronald Wayne. So I'm sure you've never heard of him because of some of the decisions he made when he allowed the fear of failure to hold him back. Look at what he did. In 1976, Wayne sold his 10% stake in Apple for $800, right? So he thought he was doing something back then. He sold his 10% stake for $800. And today, this 10% stake is estimated to be worth $90 billion. 90 billion. So we know that he's probably somewhere not feeling too good. Hopefully he is mentally recovered, but just in thinking about, oh my God, like what I sold for 800 would be worth $90 billion right now. And that is billion, like with a B. And then next, Ronald Wayne sold the original contract that he had with Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak for $500. Well, later, this original contract was sold at an auction for $1.6 million. Yes, Chris Myers, as Chris Myers said, woo, he made a major mistake. Well, that would certainly be an understatement. And so because of the fear of failure, because let me tell you what happened. So the reason why Ronald Wayne sold his stake in Apple was because he had a previous business venture that failed. And so in his mind, he had the self-sabotaging thought that it was just going to go that negative way again. And so he let that negative mental tape create a fear. Remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. And we know today that was false, right? So instead of him being positive and forward thinking and saying, hey, let me create something new, he looked back in the rearview mirror, saw what happened before, and thought that meant it was going to happen again, and said, well, I'd rather just take the $800. And he cut himself off of nearly $100 million. And today he's retired in a trailer park where he sells rare coins and stamps. Can somebody say, ouch? I don't know how he's dealing with that mentally since it's been many, many years. Hopefully he's okay. Or maybe he even, who knows, later on decided to buy some stock and made some more money in it. But this story is a great story to let us see the detriment that can happen in our lives when we get hooked into the fear of the possibilities of the negative things that could happen. Where we should be focusing on the solutions, right? We should be focusing on the potential good things, the potential great things, the potential abundance. But so many times people let the fear of failure, like, oh, what if it doesn't work? Well, what if it works and it exceeds your wildest dreams? Let's get our mind focused on that. Oh man, well, what if I lose money? Well, what if it's again is another thing where it just doesn't work out? Okay. And then what? So it's another thing that just didn't work out. If you don't say yes and you don't do it, it's not going to work out. So you might as well put yourself to the plow, your foot to the plow, and let's go for it. See, we got to train our minds to be more positive than negative. You always got to be hopeful. You always got to be eager. You always got to have the drive, the ambition, like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Let me tell you about a woman I know who is always excited about everything that she touches. And that would be my mother. My mother is such a great example. Everything that she tries is like, man, I'm so excited. This is going to be the best one. But you said the last one's going to be the best one. But I'm telling you, this one's going to work. This is going to be the best one. And I applaud her for being able to hold on to that positivity. We know negativity doesn't give us anything that we need. So it makes sense. It's in your favor to always be expectant. Write this down. I expect great things. If there's a business opportunity that you're about to embark on, expect great things. Don't care about what has happened in the past, that you didn't make it, that you didn't work it, that the money didn't come. That was the past. This is a new day. Any day you can shift and change, get your mindset right, get your actions right, renew your mind and go forward in a bigger, better, positive way. Don't let the fear of what has happened in the past stop you from moving into your new destiny. Okay? And then when you can start to change and shift these things and things start to get better, you get a better mindset, you start getting better thinking, you start to see things small things starting to gel and manifest in your life. Always remember this, the better it gets, the better it gets. Like things start to snowball. The better it gets, that's what I say about my life. The better it gets, the better it gets. And each day in every way is going to keep on getting better and better. That's my mantra. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Like from now until I go back to where I came from, it's going to be all good. That needs to be your platform. All right. So that fear of failure, like you should feel like there's no way I can fail. Because there's no such thing as failures. There's only learning experiences. So how can I fail? If you're learning something, even if it didn't work out the way you thought, then it's not a failure. You've learned something. You learn how you can start again and start in a better way. And now this time go on and do even bigger and better exploits. So please do not let the fear of failure hold you back from going into your destiny, for going into your abundance. We all are on the journey to get to our wealthy place. And you can't move forward when you're looking behind you. So it does not matter what has happened in the past. You just have to get clarity. Clarity is so important. You've got to get clarity on what it is that you want to create, because we are creators. And then you have to start right now, today, no matter what has happened in the past, with a new and better mindset and move forward knowing that whatever that picture, whatever that image is that you want for your life, you expect it and know that it's already done. And when you can elicit God as your business partner, I mean, that just really supercharges everything for you, because he knows where the people are. He knows where the resources are. He knows where the money is. He has all the ideas. You can get those downloads. You can get the connections. He'll help you to just for everything that you want to start forming and just shape up. But you got to know how to ask, believe, and receive. You got to know how to walk in faith as you do your business or go towards whatever it is that you're going towards. So let's face it. I understand that for most people, business and building a business is not easy, right? It's not easy, but it's worth it. There are going to be obstacles. And there may be some time that fear raises up, but don't let the fear stop you. you can allow the fear to grow you. So if something is scary, you do it anyway. If something is scary, you do it afraid. And I promise you, you'll come out on the other end bigger and better. How do I know? I can remember when I was doing my first personal development seminar that I ran myself. And I was like, oh my God, like I got to come up with all the content, and I got to do the marketing and the promoting, and everything is like, truly, if it is to be, it's up to me. But I knew that if I could even do two things. I could get nervous and say it's too much, and I could shrink back. Well, that doesn't serve me, and that sure wouldn't have grown me. Or I can press in and say, you know what? I'm big enough. This is going to grow me. I'm going to learn some things. I'm going to meet some people. I'm going to become better. And that's what I did. And I was nervous about it, but I intentionally put myself into it. And then I was like, wow, I did that. And now I can keep doing it again. And so that's what you got to do. You got to push yourself into that place of growth, right? So feeling the fear and doing it anyway, or talking to fear and saying, you're not going to stop me. I'm going to move forward. Despite that, I may be a little nervous in my stomach. I'm going to have that positive expectation. And I know with God walking beside me, I can't fail. The great Wayne Dyer said this: if you knew who walked beside you on this path that you have chosen, you would never experience fear, doubt, or worry. So you stay in that. Stay in knowing who walks beside you, right next to you, but not even just next to you, in you, as you. You remember that? And you'll be powerful every single day. Hey, look, whatever it is that you're going for, it's time to pull the trigger, take the action, get into it, expect great results, and remember, you are more powerful than you know. Today's the first day of the new week. Let's go get it and make things happen. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.